Daniel. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Hobbs. Hi, Louisa. Cheryl. It looks beautiful there today. It does, Scruffy Jim. It's a beautiful day today. It's a beautiful day. And it's a little less. It's wonky. Hello, people. How are we? Hi, Judy. Oh, get comfy. How's the house hunting going? We are not finding anything that matches what we have in this house now. So it's looking like it's going to be this house. But Michelle, Lisa. Hi, Seville. Hi, Devon. What's the most you'll be paying for a house? Well, this one's up for $560,000. £400,000. Hello, good morning. It's not good morning, it's afternoon. Tis the afternoon now. Good afternoon. Crystal, thank you. Hello, YouTube. Hello, TikTok. How are we doing? Do you approach companies direct for visa sponsorship? You probably can do, I'd imagine. It is 1:30 p.m. Hello, Andrea. Hi, Jack. How are you? I know, I'm in the afternoon. It's the first time in a while. It's not as bird sounding this afternoon as it is in the mornings. Make sure on TikTok we're tapping that screen, everybody. It is so nice out this afternoon. It is so nice. Hello from Turkey on YouTube. I find people from around the world on YouTube more than TikTok, I feel. Remember to tap that screen on TikTok. We need to get to 10k taps. And also if you can repost the live, that would be amazing. Hello, Silver Star on YouTube. Hello. We're chatting about the move to Florida, but no idea how. Hammond? I'm assuming it's a silent L. There are many ways to get to America. Savelle, thank you for the party pony. So cute. The first step really is to look at what visas there are available. There are many visas. You need to find visas and research them all and see what ones work for you, because there are probably dozens. Because that is your way over here is sponsorship of some kind. Thank you, Silver Star. Helen, thank you. What time is it right now? It is 1:30. We are 5 hours behind the UK if you're in the UK. Crystal, hey! That's my live goal today. I thought they were the most adorable thing, and they're going to go soon because it's no longer Valentine's, so they're going to disappear. Have you met many others who are from Florida from elsewhere since you arrived? We plan to soon from Canada. How exciting! There have been 2 people in our neighbourhood. One couple live kind of opposite and down the road from us. They've been here for 20 years. Seville, thank you. What is that? They've been here for 20 years, and we found there's another one. There's a husband over here who married an American wife, and they've been here for, again, something like 15-20 years. What's the best thing you found about America from the UK? Crystal. What was that? What does my husband do for work? Matt, my husband is a ex-British military bomb disposal. He works for civilian companies now in a teaching capacity. The best thing about America is my everyday life. The quirkiest thing about living in the States, I don't know if there's anything quirky. None of the houses you've seen, I know, has a view like yours. I know. Why are bobbies called bobbies? It's a good question. I have no idea. Yeah, this view is something special, and the sounds, the nature, the birds, the water, it really, we haven't found anything. Oh, it's Chinese New Year stuff. Is America as dangerous as people make out to be? It depends where you live, just like anywhere in the world. Ex-RAF engineer, cybersecurity. Dude, you're gonna be fine, Hammond. You work private companies out here, you're laughing. I work part-time on TikTok and YouTube, so I make an income from TikTok and YouTube, but apart from that, I don't have a job at the moment. I've worked since I was 16 and I'm now 36, so for the first time in my whole life, I am not working apart from social media. It's a bit warm today. My thoughts on Publix. Publix is kind of expensive. I think my lighting's a bit better this way. Let's just go this way. Oh, it's better. My lighting is really awkward there. Hang on. Is it the year of the horse this year? So we move that over there now. Boop. Have I seen an alligator? Yes. I've not tried a pub sub. Not tried a pub sub. Hey, Luke. I don't know why you're wearing a hoodie. It's humid today. I'm trying to pretend that I'm a Floridian now. And it's still chilly. It's only February. It's the local alligator. Yup. Lives at Walmart. Literally does. Oh, Mr. Elsewhere, the comments on YouTube have like a phase they go through where they get really gnarly. I know I need to try pub sub. I'm aware of that. Why did I decide to move to the US? Stephanie, higher income, lower taxes, better quality of life, better weather 90% of the year. It's February. It's the middle of February and it's about 24 degrees Celsius, which is high 70s Fahrenheit. I've driven through Kissimmee. I haven't explored it. Your accent has changed a lot this past year. Has it? I'm not surprised that I'm going to have a blended accent. I think that's what it's going to end up being. I love living in Florida. Me too, Moon Knight. The background gives me GTA 6 vibes. I can't wait for that to come out. I'm so excited. It's in Miami though. We're not in Miami. Hello. I love your accent. Thank you, Michael. Tarpon Springs is cool to see. I don't know where that is. Let's keep tapping that screen to 10k, guys. We've got to tap to get to 10k. We're at 8k on TikTok right now. I'm live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time, in case you're wondering. I read comments from both sides. I don't know what my husband would think of that Scottish Scot. I can't wait for GTA 6 to come out too. I know, and they announced Red Dead 3. Red Dead Redemption 3. I'm going to have a Midwest accent once I'm fluent in Mandarin. Cool. Hello TikTok and YouTube. You're live so late. I know. I didn't go live this morning. Some mornings I wake up and I'm like, do you know what? I'm just gonna lay here. Red Dead 3 Moon Knight. Whoop whoop. Do I like it here in Florida? Love it. Literally obsessed. Thank you for getting to 10k, guys. Normally I have 250 in my room on TikTok. The last couple of days it's been 85, which has been very strange. I didn't flee the UK, no. I ran to Florida. There's a Red Dead 3. It's in the works. I don't have a favourite colour. Cade, honestly, I really don't. I don't know if it's what you wear or just, I don't know. Fled the UK. Someone said I fled the UK. And they said, smart move. That was on YouTube. And I said, I didn't flee the UK. I ran to America. We are in South Jacksonville, which is beautiful. I'm a bit squinty today, so excuse the wrinkles. We bought a house in Florida this week. Visa started. Everything looks fab. I don't want to go home. Don't want to go home. Are you in Florida now? Oh, hang on. So you haven't, the visas have only been started, but you've bought a house? I didn't even think that was even possible. How did you buy a house without having any roots in America? Yep. Do you know what? I don't think any of us know all of the ways that things happen. I didn't even know that was possible. You're on a holiday, but you bought a place. Oh, did you buy it? Did you buy it for like did you buy it outright then? Sorry, probably a bit too much personal information there. You don't have to answer my question. I don't know why we have to have the USA against the UK. Maybe they just want to try something else. Yeah, I think some people don't like where they live, and they wish they could do something about it. And I would say you can always do something about it. It's not a UK versus the USA. I do that for some content, for content purposes, like, what was it? The US versus the UK Valentine's edition. Y'all better be careful, Americans aren't even safe here. We're all good. You started a business here. Oh, is that how you're coming over? Did you buy the business, the David's fam, or are you starting a business? Because I know you can do the E2 visa, but I didn't know that. I've not met anyone or heard from anyone who's done the starting a business visa. You are not wanted here, leave. Chicken Slayer, what an interesting name. With no bio, there's just a chicken in your picture. I don't need you to want me to be here. I can just be here. There's bad sides to both countries. Oh, absolutely, Becky. 100%. There is no perfect place to live. The only place I would say is the perfect place to live is where you are happy. Oh, Louisa, the drug adverts. I love them so much. They crack me up. We started a business from scratch, went down the E2 route, had to invest. How fun, the Davidson fam. Becky, you talking about me? I don't understand. Hi, Danny. I'm very good. How are you? I love your background. Thank you. You're very welcome here. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. I keep pulling at this bit of stuck on my hair. Good. What does Vegemite taste like? You mean Marmite? I wouldn't know how to describe it. Thank you for the heart, me. Maggie! Hi, Maggie. How are you? New chapter. Can't wait. I will use our house as a holiday home until the visa's accepted. That sounds like a banging plan, the Davidson fam. Good luck. Have an amazing journey. E2 visas can be very quick, so it's not going to be long until you are in your home. How exciting. And you've already got a house here, so you can just move into a house. I love that. We had to come from nothing. We didn't have anything in the UK. We didn't have a house, so we're renting at the minute, but we're buying this summer. We're very excited. I always thought Vegemite was made up. Oh no, it's definitely a thing. Becky, Vegemite is Australian. Is it? I learn new things every day. Are a lot of Brits moving to the US? Always. They always have done. If you look at the statistics, there's thousands. I always get freaked out by that. YouTube is there, TikTok is there. It's a signpost, but every now and again I look at it in my like picture and I'm like, did you consider any of the states where Florida was one? Luca, Florida was the one. We looked at Winter Garden, the Davidson family. We looked there. We looked at Plant City. We looked at that was the first areas that we looked at actually, and then we moved over and we looked at a place called Riverview by Tampa. We then looked at Riverview, and then we ended up looking over here. Thank you. We looked over here in South Jacksonville, and then we ended up here. See, for us, it wasn't job-based. We didn't, which makes it more difficult to try and choose where to live, because some people come over on a work visa, and they'd be like, your job is here. So this is where you need to look for work. This is where you look for a house. This is where you look for schools. For us, we didn't have that. So we were like, where do we go? Is your hubby a permanent employee of his company? Contract. You live in Riverview? Ryan, small world. Yeah, we looked at Riverview for a while. That's cool. What an exciting time. If I could go back and do it all again, I would. I want to see, I'm jealous, I like your hair. Thanks. How am I doing today, Mason? I'm very good, thank you. How are you? Hi from California. Tampa Bay's beautiful area. Yes, it is. The weather today, we actually do rain apparently, but it's muggy. It's humid today. Proud American, thank you for sharing the live. Hi Gary, Larry, how are you? We are planning our move back to Florida for next year. Keep your videos keep me going. Where have you been this whole time? How much time do we have until Skynet is fully operational? There are some good movies. Hey Corey, whereabouts in Essex were you based? We were based in Saffron Walden. Saffron Walden in Essex for the last 7 years of my husband's military career. My hair does not cope with the humidity, no. The day after I wash it, it does. Oh, Gary, Larry, I didn't mean to do that.
How did that happen?
I have no idea, and I have no idea how to get it off either.
Well, while I'm up, I do have a question for you.
Yep.
I'm actually headed to your area, not to you, but to your area, and I'm looking for a good hand car wash in the area. Can you recommend one?
The only hand car wash I have been to was, I would call subpar. Unfortunately, so I don't recommend. How random, I know, Becky. I don't have one that I recommend, unfortunately. I need one though, so if you find one, let me know.
I definitely will.
Take care, Gary.
All right, take care. Bye.
Oh, crap me up. YouTube's like, what's going on? How random! I must have pressed a button. TikTok's fascinating. Learning how TikTok works still after a year and a half. I did jump scare myself. I do. I'm a blusher. When something like panics me, I'll blush. That's how I work. Which has frustrated me since I was a teenager. That has been such a thing for me, and I think my son has it too. There's technically it's actually a what's it called? It's a particular nerve that's in your spine or wherever. It's a particular nerve. They can actually go in and sever it. Did you know that? It's the excessive sweating and the blushing, which is crazy. You can have it surgically cut. I've been following you for before you moved and been loving your videos. Hi Nikita, thank you so much. When I move to Florida, we should do a podcast on moving. I know you love living in America, but what's the things that you don't like? I've learned, well, something now I definitely don't like is the medical adverts. Actually, maybe adverts in general. And I don't really like American news. I'm not gonna lie. Hi from the West Coast, hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much. Throw a shrimp on the Barbie. I'm not Australian. The Australian and British accent's very different. I never understand how people get them confused. Oh, no, I know, Michelle. If I was ever to be, like, taken into police custody and put on a, what's it called, where they do the lie detector test, I would just fail miserably. They'd be like, did you unalive that person? And I'd be like, no! And they'd be like, ding, 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 lying. I'm like, oh, seriously? They are very nice people. Who? Australians? Yeah. I'm just saying I don't know how people get confused with the accents, that's all. Hey, Tina is British in Australia. Do Australians think you're Australian? Oh, Michelle, that too. Drink some tea and eat a crumpet. I don't like tea. How long the ad breaks are between shows and how many ads there are. And now, of course, that, you know, people like Netflix and Prime now make you pay extra to have ad-free. Not cool. Oh, off to the pool. Have a lovely pool time until you get back to the UK. It won't be long until you're in Florida. Good luck with your journey, the Davids fam. It's not admissible in court anyway, but that's fine, then I'll be fine. If I tell them Australian, they'd believe you. I still have my accent 38 years later. Love that. Everyone keeps coming at me saying I'm sounding more American every day. Is it finally warm in Florida? Yes. And then do you know what? It's going to actually be cold next week. Where in Jacksonville did you end up moving to? Nocatee. No, I did look at Nocatee though. I don't tell people exactly where we are for obvious safety reasons. Do I, Becky? But we did look at Nocatee. Nocatee is, if you don't know what Nocatee is like a very specific builders like paradise. They basically created a community with their own schools, their own shops, their own swimming pools, parks, boat docks, blah blah blah, like a whole thing. It's a whole thing, and it's very beautiful. But for me, it's like the Truman Show. Who said that? Alyssa. I don't know if I go that far, but it's definitely a very particular place. The only reason we didn't pick over there was because the cost was higher and you got less for your money to do with your house. More modern, but everything was a lot smaller with very tightly packed between houses. There's not a lot of a gap, whereas here we've got quite a gap between the neighbours. All right, having a fight. There was always a fight. Is it thingamajiggy? Is it mating season? Have I taught St. Augustine yet? Twice, and we definitely have to go a few more times. What's up? Hello. Florida's really nice, but the summers can be brutal. That's true, Micah. But then what do? You live your life in the pool, or inside your air-conditioned house, or air-conditioned activities everywhere. Is it easy to move the UK to USA? Is there like a specific rule for each state? I don't think it's to do with state, no, but it's not easy to move to America. No, you definitely have to have a access point to America, whether that's a job, whether that's investment, whether that's family. Geese are crazy. It's 38 Celsius in Perth today. Oh, that's, yeah. I think it hit 37 last summer here. The weather's beautiful right here, August. It's lovely. They're just saying hello to each other. What, by attacking each other, Harry? I have not, Alyssa. I've never heard of it. We don't really eat out a lot. I'll be honest. It's me and my kids quite a lot. Did you move for a job then? No, we moved literally because we wanted to. We moved, what's rubbish, Robbie? I did see some normal ducks though. There's lots of Muscovy ducks out here, which are the big chunky ones. Apparently they're very invasive. But there were 3 normal, what I would imagine little British ducks that were on my pond. 44 in Morocco last August. Oh my lord, Louisa. We were in Egypt for our last holiday before we left England. We were in Egypt. And it was 43 or 44, and it was quite stifling. Thanks for subscribing over on YouTube if you haven't already, or followed us over here on TikTok. Hi everybody. Have I been to any major cities in Florida yet? Yes. We've done some Orlando, we did Tampa, we've done Jacksonville, did Miami a long time ago. Oh, you live in Egypt. Yay! Yeah, we went to Egypt a few times for our family holidays. Hi, Bongwater. How are you doing? I love saying your name. It's really funny. What are we today? My daughter's been on a trip today. I hope she had a good time. I really want to go on the trip, but they had to do like a lottery because so many parents want to go. I have 3 chihuahuas. I've done the Smoky Mountains, but by say I've done them, I've gone on one trail one time in the Smokies, and it was beautiful and fabulous, and we're definitely going to go back. I've been to Munich and I've been up to Medj. I don't even know what that is. I have subscribed from India. Thank you. Yeah, I have 3 chihuahuas. Lola, Joey, and Jessie. 2 of them are sleeping over there right now. Do I miss Jaffa Cake? Says Riley on YouTube. I actually had some M&S Jaffa cakes. They had them at Christmas. They had them in like a British tin in what you call it. Hello, howdy Nels. Where did I live in England? We were in Essex, Saffron Walden. That's my dogs. Hi Strong Eyes, how are you? How is everybody today? Happy Tuesday. Is anyone watching that Fallout series, by the way? Because I've just watched season 2 and I'm like, holy moly. Suggest visiting St. Augustine around Pirate Week. Cool. Romulus, what's happening? What happens in Pirate Week? I need to know. That sounds, my kids would love that. What's the cost of living compared to the UK, including healthcare? Cost of living is more expensive. You can live pretty frugally when it comes to grocery shopping and stuff like that, but some things are more expensive. Michelle Branch, hello. Overall cost of living is more expensive, but income is higher and taxes are lower as well, which is important. And healthcare is private, so we pay for healthcare insurance every single month. My doggies are cute. Strong Eyes! That's my life goal. Thank you. Isn't it cute? The koala. So good. We want a family holiday. We were staying in a log cabin, heard this noise outside there. Well, this noise, the nature noise. Isn't it lovely? Have you been on a field trip with the kiddos yet? I've heard they're very fun in the US. I've tried to. And do you know what's amazing out here, which I did a video about a while ago, is you have to be able to go on school trips, you have to be background checked, including fingerprints, which I think everybody in the entire world should be fingerprinted, because you know what will happen? We'll always know who committed the crime. If you find a fingerprint, boom, it's on a registry. Why that's not a thing? Maybe it's because of, I don't know, rights and stuff, human rights, but I think we all should be fingerprinted. Hi Michelle Brandt, I'm doing so good. How are you? We need a coupon series. Oh, I'm not good at it yet, and I have loads of stuff in the garage and in the cupboard, in the pantry. So I haven't done much couponing recently. I found America more calm when on holiday compared to the UK. Calm? I guess it depends where you go. Definitely. In the Smoky Mountains, there was a massive bear. Oh, Harry. Hi, Jemiah. Are they doing a Washington, D.C. field trip? I don't know, not yet. My kids are in 3rd and 5th grade. Oh, Louisa, I love it. Love it so much. I'm virtually house hunting at the minute. The outfit is not it, babe. Well, I don't wear outfits to appease people on the internet. I quite like my outfit, actually. It was my gym outfit today. More coupons than the UK. I find it rare to play. Oh, couponing doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. The stuff that I can get for the price I can get it is wild. I am very, very frugal, and I love it. Always have been that way. I hope you find the right house. Thank you. I think we will. I think we're living in it. Oh, thank you, Tina. It's been so much fun to look at what else there is in our area to buy, because we've come close to a few houses have come close to being, they could be the right one. We were very tempted by the last one, the second to last one that we saw, that had the pool in the back, the big pool without the cover. That was really old inside. We came very close to looking at that one. Very close. But then we come back into this house and we're like, there's a lot of cheap big homes in Texas, I heard. Yeah. Ooh. True. Texas also have higher property taxes there as well, but it probably doesn't equate to how much cheaper the houses are, so I don't know. We do have air conditioning. You are so nice. I could listen to you talk all day. Thank you. Have you been to Germany? I lived in Germany for 3 years, through my husband's military postings. So I've lived a few places. I wish the UK homes had it, but the thing is, the UK doesn't warrant air conditioning, and I don't think it will ever be put in as like mainstream standard into British houses. Nothing wrong with an old house remodeling that will make you ever. I absolutely agree. I think old houses are better anyway. In my opinion, old houses are built better. Is it humid in England? No. What would it take for you to move back? Real question. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really see that happening. Will make your house, we value your house more. Oh, Austin, I completely agree. Yeah, UK needs it for maybe 3 weeks in the summer holidays. 80 style houses are the best. They're so functional compared to modern homes. Yeah, this house is 2000, built in 2000. Thank you. You live in Munich. Hi. I don't think there's any reason that I would go back. I don't know what pull there would be. Honestly, I don't. Oh, what's happening over there? Geese. Oh, look at the duckies. YouTube's there, TikTok's there. Hi. So I kind of wish I didn't have dogs sometimes. They could just come into the back garden. What am I doing? I'm just chilling out. Chilling out in my usual spot in front of my palm tree. We've got ducks, we've got geese. Do you appreciate the open concept? Yes. Corey, we've come from England where the houses are room by room by room. So your kitchen's separate, your living room's separate, your dining room's separate. And I don't want that anymore. I want open. Is it politics as crazy as people told you about when you moved here? No. What people would tell me is that life is not like it is on media. People don't go around walking around talking politics to people. They don't go driving up to drive-throughs and go at Taco Bell. What's your political? Who do you support? Everyone talks about it, but the real life is that people don't talk about it in everyday conversation. Living close to nature is the bomb. That's my issue. I don't think I could get away from this. Life isn't always greener on the other side. No, absolutely not. For us, it is. Much greener. But it isn't always going to be. Jeremiah, that is not what I am in the slightest. But thank you. What's my local community like? Very nice. What's a Sunday roast like? I don't make Sunday roasts out here. T-Dog, I don't know who I'm going to vote for the governor. I don't know. When does the vote go through for... When do we vote for the property taxes? That's my question. That's what I want to know. I love your accent. Thank you. Florida is the only place I know where you can dock a boat at Publix. I know, I saw that video. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, exactly. Working on me. We're all just living life. What's a Sunday roast? Ooh, it is Ted Pickett. It is like a mini Christmas dinner where you have chicken, like a roast chicken, potatoes, vegetables. Yeah, that's a British roast dinner. And some other bits and bobs, people have other things. The difference in food, much more seasoned food. Food tastes better, but it also can be quite overpoweringly flavoursome. So, for example, me and hubby had a Jersey Mike's sub, and he genuinely thought, because in the UK, like with this Yorkshire pudding, in the UK, like at Subway, you would have a foot long, and he'd like have no problem eating an entire one. He couldn't even finish half of the Jersey Mike. He was like, tastes phenomenal, but very overpowering, and that's probably because we're not used to it. Which is good, actually, because then eating a little bit less, because it's probably not as good for you, because there'll be more sugar in it, more whatever in it, who knows. You can come visit me in Long Beach anytime. Well, thank you. I appreciate the invite. Have I tried Sunset Grill yet? No. Jersey Mike's is yummy. Portion sizes are large, but food is more flavoursome as well. Eating out is definitely more exciting than eating out in England. Hey, Michelle. I feel the food in Europe is much better. Hey, fair dues. In what way? Europe is not England though. We're comparing England to the UK. Europe has Italy. Europe has Spanish food, Italian food. Like, it's very different. We're talking about England. Have you made the switch to American football, or is it just British? I've never watched British footy, I'm afraid. I have always, not always, I've never watched really football at all. But American football, yes. I've watched some of the Olympics. We watched some of the ice skating. Have I been to Boston? No. Do I still have family in England? Yes, my mother's side is all British. Any fancy restaurants, Corey? I don't know what you would consider fancy out here. We're pretty much chain restaurant people. We're like simple, quick. Hi, Nan, how you doing? What would you consider posh food out here? No, we haven't done Cheesecake Factory. Hi, Tiffany. Ruth's? I've never heard of that. Danger. It is for 206. I'm not going to say it, Ted Pickett. I wasn't going to say it. That's why I said we are chain restaurant people. So Olive Garden is a chain. I'm not saying it's fancy. It's just a chain. I don't know Ruth's. I've never heard of Ruth. Ruth Chris. That's what Bongwater on YouTube said as well. Can you tell me your experience from the 1970s? How old would that make me? 50? Do you think a 50-year-old looks like this? I don't think so. Downtown Jacksonville on the water. That sounds nice, Crystal. Thank you, Max. Restaurants so expensive they have a financing department. No way. That's hilarious. Did it actually? That's so funny. What's wrong with your face? Is it a condition? Oh, sorry. We have people on YouTube again. The strange ones are in again. Nothing is wrong with my face. My face is mine. What do you miss the most about home? Tracy, I don't consider England home anymore. I have transitioned. I have assimilated. America is home. There really isn't anything that I really miss about back in the UK, honestly. Maybe give me more time. I'm very good, Bryanson. How are you? Michelle, thank you. You look like you're from Florida. You're beautiful. Thanks. Good morning from Alaska. Oh my goodness, how cool. I have this beautiful songbird that lives in this. YouTube can see so much more. YouTube is much more like zoomed out for everyone to see in this big tree up here. The mister is good and the kids are good. Thank you, Bryanson. I'm glad you are too. Favorite thing about Florida, my everyday life. The Florida glow. I look a lot paler on your TikTok though. Maggie! I didn't realise you were in there, Maggie. I probably did, but I didn't. If you could receive a care package with items unavailable in Florida, what would be in it? Scooter. I did receive one. I got a care package from a company called... Oh my goodness. I don't remember. Who can remember? I made a video. I have a memory like a fish. Okay? Don't hate. Hubby's at work, Lisa. Definitely some British chocolate. Some British sweets. Some Frutella. I do like a bit of Frutella. Some more British sausages. Because they are delish. And do you know what's so funny? Tracy, did you? I'll have to look at my message request, darling. Thank you. Are we interested in owning a boat? Says Jojo. I think we need to buy a house. We need to own a house first. Percy Pigs, I can get here, Tracy. You guys have to rent a boat and have a boat day on the river. We are. Tito, we're going to definitely rent a boat. We're going to go to... I'm looking and planning to go to the Keys when he's next back. When he gets his next R&R. We're going to go to the Keys for a couple of days, I think. And we're going to rent a boat and we're going to go on the crystal white sand with the crystal bluey waters. We're very excited. It's a long drive, man, from up here. It's crazy. Crazy. Good evening from Germany. No woolly hat. No, I don't have a woolly hat now. It's been between 3 and -5. Oh, no. It is currently 24 degrees Celsius right here. I will, Tracy. I'll check them tonight, darling. I go through because I get quite a lot of messages to go through. So it takes me a bit of time, so bear with me. The Keys don't have a lot of beaches, just FYI. Maybe where... Okay, Lauren. Where are all those incredible beaches that you see then that are down down there? Is it before you get to the Keys? Serious note, because that's what I want to be doing. Maybe we don't go all the way to the Keys. Maybe we go to the top of the Keys and find like something here at the bottom. I want to check out Destin. Have you guys checked out Bass Pro Shop in St. Augustine? Absolutely. That's probably one of the first things we did for my husband. Marathon Key inside, Clearwater, Key Largo. Thank you guys. I'll make a post about going down to the Keys for a trip, and I'll get you guys to pop some recommendations on there. Oh, my doggies look so cute over there sleeping. Key Largo, if you go further down, there's a very family friendly. Ooh, cool. Big Pine Key, Annenbury. I've heard about Annenbury Island, Lauren. I have. I need to. The issue we have is that because my husband works crazy, we don't have a lot of time to explore. But the cool thing here is that we can pull the kids out of school and not be fined for it like you can back in the UK. The vibes are right. The sun, the palms, and a pretty woman. Thank you. It's the vibe. We stayed in a Hawke's Cay resort. Ooh. Tracy, that sounds pretty. British or Australian, either way, accent's beautiful. British. I'm very good, thank you. How are you? Fine for taking kids out of school? Oh yeah, Ted, that's the thing. Absolutely. I was very lucky back where we were because it was a very military-based... You hot? You hot and bothered, Lola Bear? Because it is a very military... Like 50% of the kids that went to this primary school were military. So the headmaster principal was a little bit more chilled on taking the kids out. He wouldn't be as aggressive as to fine and to put you all up to be fined and stuff. So what type of work is best out there? Any? Are there any specific UK holidays that you miss? I miss Thanksgiving if I were to move. There's nothing British really. I mean, it's Pancake Day yesterday. It's not really a holiday. We don't celebrate holidays quite like Americans do. That's definitely a thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to check out that place then, Believe. You can take a high-speed catamaran from Fort Myers to the Keys, but you miss the overseas highway. That sounds cool to do both of those. How much was the fine? Someone's gonna have to pop it in the comments because I can't remember how much it ended up being per child. Thank you for the heart me. TV tax and school fines. We do Shrove Tuesdays in Florida too. Yeah, we didn't do it yesterday. We could have though. We had pancakes on the weekend because it was Valentine's. So for Valentine's Day we had a Valentine's pancake breakfast, which was, the pancakes were messy. The what's it called? The Blackstone didn't work that great. I will, Belle. We're in South Jacksonville. Right, I'm going to say toodle pip. I'm going to head off. Get ready to go and get the kids. My daughter has been at, she's been at a chocolate factory today. And I mean, that is the epitome of American childhood, is it not? Going to a candy factory for a trip, for a school trip. I love it so much. I love it for them. I literally am so obsessed with the fact that my kids will be able to have the elementary school, middle school, high school upbringing that I missed out on moving to England when I was 7. So I'm so excited for them that they get to have this. I'm living through them basically. £160 per child per parent, reduced to 80 if it was paid within 21 days. That's the fee for it is interesting, isn't it? Do my kids get a good education? American schools are horrible. I disagree. I actually think that the school they're in now is much more, what's the word? Much more educationally minded, reward-focused education. I think it's great. I was born in Seattle. My dad's American, mum is English. I moved to England when I was 7. My parents split. Thanks, Persephone. I'm really bad with remembering words sometimes. But yeah, my children's school's A-rated. So there's two rating systems. There's great schools and then there's niche.com. So my child's school is a 10 out of 10 on great schools and an A rated on niche. The kids are not, my daughter loses her accent when I pick her up from school. She sounds very American and then she slowly kind of adapts back into it being in the house. My son still sounds very British. He'll say a few words though. They'll say things like, oh, can I have a Band-Aid? I'm like, excuse me, do you mean a plaster? The Canadian geese are here, yes. Oh, you went to the Jelly Belly factory as a kid, Maggie, see? Creating core memories. Core memories. My son is going to go to the NASA place. He's so excited for that. Lola, what are you eating? Lola! My eldest dog, she eats anything that she finds off the floor. Yeah. I was like, it's not a Band-Aid, it's a plaster. Thank you. And then they'll be like, oh, plaster. I'm like, plaster. Can I have a bath? No, a bath. Schools are like people, all different. Absolutely. And I have found a great school for my kids. Great school. Lindsay, I didn't, but to bring my family here, they had to go through the visa process, which I am technically their sponsor. And that visa process took us 2.5 years of paperwork, 4.5 years in total of saving enough money to start our new life out here. So all in all, it took us 4.5 years from the day that we made the decision and the day we started putting money away to the day we arrived was 4.5 years, which seems really crazy. Really crazy. It's a garage. I don't say a garage. That's very British. I say a garage. Thoughts on tipping culture? It's out of hand. Yes. I think the only reason I would say it's out of hand is just from watching videos, which again, just to remind everybody, social media is not real life. What you see on social media is a glimpse. So the video that I saw was plenty of videos actually about people outright calling people disgusting for not tipping more than $5 on a check or something. And I was like, what? You just seem like a natural Florida girl. Thank you, Lindsay. Why are we spamming? Right, I'm gonna need to head off. I gotta head off. I'm gonna see everybody tomorrow morning. My rule is if I'm standing up to order, then I'm not tipping. I like that, Ted Pickett. That is good. It is 24 degrees Celsius today. Right, I'm going to say toodles. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. How do you love being in the USA? It's the best thing we ever did. This move, working extremely hard for 4.5 years, has been the best thing that we ever did. Have a good one. Have a wonderful, what is it? Tuesday. Rest of your Tuesday. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye. See everybody tomorrow. Bye.